Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about the TLT. It has been an absolute beast, since we've talked about the potential, not long-term, but medium-term low down here. If you go back a few videos, you will notice, and anybody who's been following our videos anyway, that we have called pretty much a low in place here, because this was, first of all, not only long-term structural support, but also from a wave point of view, we had 5 waves down. Yeah, especially here on the 4-day chart, weekly chart, daily, whatever you want to look at. So we were really close down there. And it was quite obvious actually to get a bounce, okay? So now we've seen that rally, as I said, an absolute beast. It has moved up, quite a bit of a bond rally there. It has moved up 20%, yeah, in just a few weeks. The question is now, what is that uptrend? So I see this uptrend as a corrective rally. Been pretty consistent about that. The resistance area hasn't changed at all. It's between $111 and $153. And I see this move up as an ABC structure, okay? The ABC structure would be within that A wave. So there are various ways how that can unfold. We can take a look at a microstructure. I would have liked to see a bit more of a pullback on the way up, but it might have completed already all the pullbacks it needs to do. But we're going to zoom in a minute and take a look at potential targets for this rally and resistances. But yeah, you know, this is and has been the roadmap since I've started to cover TLT, and I haven't really been covering it for a very long time, but many of you asked me for a TLT update, so it's worth looking at it again. But I can say everything is going according to script at the moment. Obviously, to maintain that upside pressure, we need to hold above certain support levels. We're going to take a look at that when we zoom in. But overall, I'd like to see over the coming weeks, months, a rally to complete this A wave. The A wave would oftentimes complete in the neighborhood of the 38.2 retracement of the decline. And that is here basically at 111. But let me actually see if I need to adjust it slightly. No, 111.36, yeah, is basically the, you could say the target for this A wave. Then after it has topped, I mean, you can always also go higher. I mean, you know, typically the A wave would reach sort of the area between the 38.2 and the 50% fib level, but the 38.2 is sort of the first key level, also close to resistance here around $109, $110. From there, when we get a bounce, it could be a corrective pullback in this B wave and then another rally. Well, that can take months, and we'll probably be with this throughout 2024. Can it still fail? Absolutely. I mean, we haven't even had any decent pullback that would give us some real clarity. Okay, that's important to understand. It's still possible that this would be somewhat, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that comes quite high for a 4th wave and would be at best an alternative wave count, yeah? So if we now assume that this A wave is unfolding, then we would like to see typically an ABC structure within the A wave. And let's go to the 4-hour chart. Hard to see really. Yeah, okay. Let's put the extended on. Again, very difficult structure, very difficult to say. What I would, what we typically get, obviously, is, especially if the structure is so messy, I would call that an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. That's sort of what I'd like to see. Doesn't seem exhausted yet. Next resistance is around $97. It's structurally, okay? And above that, we've got the $103 level. What I would like to do as well is to add the 23.6 retracement just as a level to watch And that's at around $100 basically. Okay, 99, 100. I would say maybe this A wave will get there, then get a small B wave pullback, and then continue in the C wave rally. But at the moment, there is absolutely no sign of a pullback. We can add a bit of a trend line here that might guide us and tell us when this initial rally might slow down. And then that might be the start of the B wave, yeah? And then with the C wave to come. I really can't give you any reliable micro count. It would get invalidated anyway. It's a bit pointless. But yeah, I think this gives you the key levels to watch. Whatever TLT is doing now to maintain the upside pressure, it needs to hold the 78.6 retrace. That's at $84.66. A sustained break below that level would indicate that this uptrend is failing and we're making another low and then have another chance to start it after that one more low. Not much more to add, so I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, there are video updates, and about the Nasdaq, and also if you're interested about regular stocks updates, check out our S&P 500 and stock service. Link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.